Are you going places or left behind because you don't have a travel companion? Listen to how you can travel more independently. Dr. Travelbest will bring you the best answers, tips, and her mistakes so you can benefit.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Travelbest, and I'm your guide for independent travel. We're going to go to Los Gatos, California today. In this episode, the FAQ is, how do you find your way to your hostel or accommodations? The destination, Los Gatos, California. My mistake is a dead car battery, and the travel tip is creating and defining a trip in your life, if you can. Where will yours be? So the FAQ, it comes from Raina. She asks, if you've traveled a few months or more, doesn't really matter how long, and you go to different places, taking trains and buses and planes, how do you begin to know where to go and when to find your way to your hostel or your room? Do you just set out and start walking and exploring? Thanks, Raina. It's a good question. This can be a challenge when you are on your own, if you are not an experienced traveler, especially if you're staying in a new city. So the first thing is to have a map, directions, and a contact phone number. So use your smartphone map to guide you. Ask if you need help. Even if you're in a foreign country, you can show them the map and they can assist you. I agree that this can be one of the most difficult parts of travel. But once you handle this, though, you can pretty much handle anything. Keep listening to this podcast, and soon my next book will guide you through this step by step. Today's independent destination, Los Gatos, California. Just outside of the San Jose area is a sleepy little town called Los Gatos, or the Cats in Spanish. If you walk down the street of the town, you will see life-size statues of cats all over downtown. So the city has embraced this. Los Gatos is filled with hiking, a lake, restaurants, boutiques, and wineries. My friend Janet calls it the way she sees it, like a Mayberry town, and she lives there. It's known for annual Christmas holiday parades, and she says they're hours long. The farmers market on Sundays makes for a good local experience, and Janet points out the cool coffee shops, Girl Scout troops, and great wineries. The tiny shops on the main street are worth exploring when you have a weekend to relax. The movie theater is quaint, Art Deco, restored, and the candy stores have lots of treats. I've been in just about all the stores here. Wineries nearby are also worth visiting if you have some time. You'll find nearby wine tasting rooms from local and Santa Cruz Mountain wineries. Testarossa is located inside a cave. Others are Rootstock, Left Band, and Ferrucci Family Vineyard. Check to see the availability for tastings. You can also go to Saratoga, Campbell, Villa Montalavo, music venue, artists in residence. There's poets. You can do a lot there. You can go to Santa Cruz or Monterey. It's about an hour away, and that's halfway between Monterey and San Francisco. Now, if you're looking for a NorCal getaway, Los Gatos can be your destination. Today's mistake is a dead car battery. My mistake was not driving my car and killing my battery. When I was traveling, my car was not. When I got back, my car battery was dead. But the car told me that it was the brakes that failed. This was not a good time for me. After spending $1,500 on a new braking system at the dealership, my car then ran okay until I was gone again for a week. Then the same thing happened. I now realized that not driving my car was killing my battery. It never got recharged. The car was a hybrid, 6 years old. So really all I needed was a new battery, which I got. So lesson learned and shared here. Don't let your battery die. Or if you do, it's not your brakes. It's only the battery. Today's travel advice. I spent nearly a month exploring Africa and the Seychelles. It was one of the defining trips in my life because I was so totally away from my comfort zone, I did not speak to anyone from my home country during the month-long trip. being isolated was a lesson in surviving, and you can do that too. Give yourself a chance to learn step by step. Have a defining trip in your life. Today, I want to bring meaning to your travel. You can find Dr. Mary Travelbest on the web and social media. And please send me your travel questions so I can help you and others. I'm looking for you to travel best. So go ahead, let me know what's on your bucket list.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.